Hello and welcome to this very special live stream. Great to be with you all because today we're going to witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11 teams would look like on the grid. Guess what? Today is the day we find out.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon, but behind every team, behind every car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and Ruben Cervantes will be looking to channel all of his years of experience, both on track and behind the scenes, into Apex's chances this year. But the question really is, can he lead the team to the very top step?
And we'll be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses. But of course, it is all about what happens on track. So without further ado, let's see the fruits of their labor, the brand new 2025 car.
Well, thank you all for joining us. The team have done an incredible job. The car looks sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations and all the very best for the season ahead.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Radio check, radio check. I'm afraid we've dropped to P22, P22. dropped to P11. Okay, I know you're eager to get out there, but I'm going to need you to be patient for a few minutes. We're just trying to zero in on an oil leak. Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16. We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Leclerc, Yuki Tsunoda, and Hamilton, Russell, Sainz, Albon, and Pierre Gasly, Antonelli, Hayes, Fernando Alonso, and Ocon, Stroll, Pierce, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Liam Lawson, Behrman, Hulkenberg, Doohan, and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me, bringing glamour and expertise to our commentary today, Naomi Schiff. New season, new dawn, and now 22 cars and 11 teams on the grid.
First of all, this is such an exciting time. I mean, to have an 11th team on the grid is exciting news for the sport. But for them today, I guess you would be really nervous. It's the first time you're going to be doing this. There is so much to learn. But at the end of the day, they've got to remember that expectations aren't that high. They've all been there before. They've all had their first race, and no one is expecting them to land on the top of the podium. So just learn to walk before you can run.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check. Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race start. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. And that's Joshua in the pits. Joshua in the pits now. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 16.8 seconds. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. We had an issue removing the front wing. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Gap to your teammate ahead, 1.9 seconds. Okay, clear. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
And to get a victory at the first race of the season, this might be a sign of things to come. One thing's for sure is that this performance will be giving the team and the driver relief and confidence going into the rest of the season.
It's been a hard afternoon of brilliant racing, but now it's time for some proper celebrations. The podium awaits. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again because Max Verstappen is back on the top step. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.